Like, oh my gosh, when am I going to do matching pajamas?
It's like I find it cringe. Yes, I am outside to find cringe. Odogu.
Hi guys, it's Clinton Ogaoflondon here, and I'm here with
Whitney.
And this is Puffpuffandteapodcast. Guys, we're back again for another episode. Our final episode of the year! 2025 is really coming to an end. Wow. Look at God. How are we feeling about that? Our final episode of the year. How are we feeling about that?
Just waiting for the next year. On to the next.
Not on to the next. Well, before we get on to the next and our hopes for the next, let's talk about the recent. Let's talk about the just passing. And that is none other than Christmas.
Oh, so there was other things that happened.
You're not serious. Well, of course, the most anticipated time of the season, none other than Christmas Day, it just passed. So, how was Christmas for you? From your POV, how was Christmas?
I found it quite dull.
Okay.
And I don't know, it just seemed like another day. It didn't seem like anything like special or like out of the odd compared to the other days. It just felt like the same.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, I thought I was happy that, for family to come round and come together. That really made me happy. And that is really just, to me, the almost the peak of Christmas season for me, especially when it comes to the UK, and that is my family coming together. So yeah, I couldn't have asked for more, to be frank, and it was just a great time together. Great having people, having the family come together, and yeah, and it also reminded me that we are really like becoming more and more responsible, and becoming like we're taking on more and more responsibility as family members, and I was just like, wow, this is wild. Like these parents, yeah, they're really getting to a stage where all they're doing is dishing out the money. And honestly, I'm not complaining about that aspects of it, like dish out the money. I ain't complaining about that. But when it comes to the labor aspects, we're the ones out here doing the labor. Like these are out here chilling, gisting, like drinking. We're out here slaving in the kitchen. You get me? Like serving, cleaning. It's like, wow, you guys have really retired, but they haven't. But when it comes to home time, they seem to have retired. So I was just like, wow, this is. But I'm also proud of us. I'm proud of my family members, those of us that are getting to that stage where we're taking up more and more responsibilities, because it's a blessing to be able to take on those responsibilities. Not everybody's capable, and by His grace, we have been able to be capable to do that. So yeah, that was really a lovely takeaway for me when it came to Christmas. It was just like, wow, we're really growing and we're becoming more and more responsible. I was just like, wow, this is life. Yeah, that's life. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe small, okay, but like, yeah, I was really impressed by that. But yeah, but how are we feeling now that Christmas is gone? Like Christmas has passed?
Again, I saw it another day, so it's not like, oh, boo-hoo.
No, I feel like people always say like the days between like Christmas and New Year's, it's almost a bit like, oh, people are a bit lost. Like, what are we meant to be doing now? Like, we're waiting for another day of anticipation, which is New Year's and other ones. And yeah, I completely feel that, because right now the days have literally folded into one another. Like tomorrow, we're filming this on a Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I keep having to remind myself, Clinton's tomorrow is Sunday. We have to wake up for church. So yeah, because it just feels like days are just rolling into one another. So yeah, it's a bit of it's but it's basically the standard of this season. But yeah, it's lovely, lovely time, and I am eating to stupor. I'm eating carelessly, to be frank. I'm not eating with any responsible mind. I'm not eating with any, you know, caution in mind. I'm just eating to eat. I want to eat. I'm eating. Any craving I have, I indulge, because this is the season to be jolly, and food is going to make you jolly in this season. So yeah, I'm just eating. I'm just eating away, to be frank, guys. And I have no shame in my game. Next year we go again. Don't worry, I'll get back to drinking water next year. As much as I'm drinking water though, but like, I'm probably not drinking as much water. And, the other foods that I'm eating, more water should be required to balance it out. You get, and I'm not drinking that amount of water to balance it out. And I simply do not care in this season, because this is the season to just be free. Actually, don't be free, guys, because before you enter into the wrong path, you get me. But like, this is the season to just, indulge a bit, and I'm doing that boldly. I'm very much indulging in this season, and I advise all of us indulge. This life is not always for strict schedule. This is the season to let go a bit. Okay, so let go in those areas where we can let go and just enjoy. So yeah.
I have no words. I just found this Christmas there.
Okay.
I actually have no words.
Do you think you have a reason why it was just there for you?
I just think I'm coming to that age. I think I've been coming to that age for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years where I'm just like, I'm not really into Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Other than church, I think that's where it should end for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't see myself in the future celebrating it.
Okay.
Yep. Like next, I think like what's called. I can honestly say that this was like my last year of doing the full-on Christmas thing that you guys do,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas vibe and all that stuff. I think like next year I would just what's called either do my go to church and that'll be it, the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be. I also don't really see myself. And next year, I don't know. I don't see celebrating Christmas with you guys. I think I'll be somewhere else.
Okay.
I don't know. Like maybe on holiday somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Good for you. But yeah. Well, of course, with Christmas coming to an end, we're still in the Christmas season. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're in Nigeria, the Christmas season is very much still active. Like, you'll be in the Christmas season to like February. But
Wait, what are they?
what do you mean?
What's that thing you're telling me last year?
The batches.
Batches. What year?
Now that Christmas is past, probably this is batch D or something like that.
Batch
I
D.
think this is batch D. But yeah, this is the according to Dirty December official calendar. This is the final batch of people that are moving into the country.
Also, this year I just see more people go, but I didn't really hear more compared to like if I compare it to last year. Last year was like you. Last year was just everywhere. This year it's calm. I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just saying just like it's not as hectic as how it felt last year. Maybe because like last year was really like the beginning of that stuff. Maybe so that's why maybe this year they've like I don't know figured it out or incognito. But yeah,
I don't know. Well, last year we were in Nigeria. Maybe that's another reason.
maybe.
And the hecticness of Nigeria will not even allow you to really have time to look at what other people have going on. So maybe that is one thing. And another thing, like this whole Day to December thing, as much as I've been shouting about it like over the past few episodes, it's not really something that I pay too much attention to. And it's not really something that really, as I'm thinking about it now, it's not really something that passes like down my timeline.
Dude, I feel like last year it was just like you couldn't like escape you. It was just there.
I'm trying to think as you're mentioning what monumental thing has really occurred in this Dirty December thing for me to say like, oh yeah, that is that happened during Dirty December.
That's what I'm saying. Like last year, it felt like.
But what happened last year that you can remember? I don't get.
Dude, I remember what's called the events these people were pulling off. I just remember the brand trips. Like there was so many brand trips from UK brands, especially UK black women who had brands. Doing stuff in Nigeria. So that was just like so cool and like I could list the number of people like who were there. This year it's just like I don't know, maybe they just organized or it just wasn't felt like how it was last time.
I don't know.
Even the concerts, like there were things that like last year like Abuja and Lagos, there were things in Abuja and Lagos. This year I really felt like things in Lagos. I didn't really hear much about things that happened in Abuja. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like I've had much of anything, to be frank. The only thing that I saw was Juma's performance. That's it. As I'm thinking about it.
You're a number one fan. You're a number one fan.
And I saw what's it called, Flavors, highlights from Flavors and performance. But that's the thing, yeah, because like and when it comes to Christmas, I'm so enwrapped in what I have going on for Christmas that I don't have time to pay attention to what anybody else has going on going on during Christmas. To be frank, like even all these people like that they post their Christmas photos is after the fact. That's when I'm able to catch up. But when I'm in the midst of Christmas, when I'm in the lead up to Christmas, when I'm on Christmas Day, I don't have time for anybody else. That's just the truth of the matter. So that's why I don't think I'm even in a position to say, oh yeah, last year was more spoken about. I don't know the difference. I've never really had the time to engage in what is going on. I'm just aware.
The way you're promoting jokes in this house is the same way mom and Chike. That's how I'm feeling.
I don't know, but
like you'll be the one that'll tell me if he has a new album.
No, I won't. I feel like you're actually more into his catalogue than I'm into his catalogue.
Me.
Yeah. You've listened to more of his songs. It's just
I've listened to 3 of his songs.
And that's more than I've listened to. I know God's Design Ololufemi. That's it.
Thank you.
I don't know it. You're the one that's listened
Huh?
to it. I know it's because you said it's, special. That's it.
Because it's special.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what
say
you
it was
said.
special.
Well, I'm speaking in
I
nicer
said it was
terms.
just when they released the pregnancy announcement. That's how I knew about it.
Yeah, exactly. But like, but and it's not as if to say that there's anything bad,
Yeah, nothing wrong.
in supporting him. But I just feel like the reason why he has been on my mind, when it comes to this 30 December a lot, is because I really, his promo just caught my attention. Like right from the announcement to him getting to Nigeria and the promo run he was in Nigeria, like the professionalism of all of it really caught my attention. That's then to the performance itself. I'm just like, bro, okay, this guy is a real artist. Like, I admire artistry and I can see it in him. That's what I would say. So
No
I feel like that's
comment.
why it's really caught my attention. Then it's only today that I've seen highlights from Flavor's concert. But yet again, because of my time schedule right now, I've not really had time to really sit down and get into what other people have been going on. Like
So you haven't
things,
seen your guy,
who?
your brother?
Davido?
Yeah,
When did he perform? Should we perform on Christmas Day?
I think around that time.
Yeah, I think around that time, and it was in, I think.
Oh
in
yeah, I think
Lagos.
so because we were saying where was Porchoma.
Yeah, I think it was in Lagos. But yeah, yet again, exactly. People that I'm keyed into, I've not caught up. Talk less of people that I'm not keyed into what we're gonna say about them. Because in this season, I don't really have time for anybody else. That's just the honest truth of it. I only have time for myself, my family, the Ogas. That's it. That's the honest truth of it. Like even people right now, I feel so bad. Like people are messaging me, like trying to make plans because of course, like maybe their work schedule has lightened up and like it's a great opportunity. And my mind is not there, and my mind is not into going out with. My mind is like, because we entered the season before where every day something is coming up. Like I've not, guys. Yeah, that's even another thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this to myself again. Okay, I'm gonna be frank to you guys. I don't know if I can do this to myself again because I'm very self-aware. As I've told you guys, when it's time for Christmas this season, I don't have time for much else than myself,
I'm even trying to
family,
figure
and
out like
enjoyment.
what happened around this Christmas season that made you so busy.
No, it's just like like I said, the build up to everything, trying to get everything in order from like gifts to food to invites, things like that. Then before you know it, it's like okay, every day now we're piling up events. I do not even know we're expecting to have this many events. Then like it's just things just keep piling up. Then in between all of this, I've now decided that I'm going to be working during the Christmas season. So I've come to the conclusion that Clinton, you cannot do that to yourself again. Yeah, and like we'll see how things go next year, but no, the schedule that I put myself on this year, no. I don't know how people do it. Working during the Christmas season to me is so hard. Like my mind is not here. My mind is on enjoyment. My mind is on relaxation. My mind is on just letting go. You get me? That's what my mind is on. But like, and when it comes to work, I'm very structured about it. So it's like, and right now I'm not able to meet that structure that I'm normally working at. So it's a bit like I don't want to you know do a disservice to myself and be working at a lower frequency. You get so yeah. I don't know. Working maybe you guys should fill me
But
in as how
let's be
people
honest,
feel.
how many events do you really have? Isn't it just one friend you have left?
What are you on about?
Haven't the rest come back?
No,
So
they
you,
haven't. Not all of. I have other friends
okay.
with me, but
Because the way you said what's called, I had like they're now
I'm
leaving
even
work. So I
talking
was
more.
thinking
I'm
like,
even talking more family things more than friends things. Like I've not even confirmed anything friend wise because I am so enwrapped in other things. Like
so all your family, like most of them came for Christmas. So like,
yeah,
what
we
other
had that.
events?
Then yesterday we were outside till early hours of the morning, and I had work to do, so that was not the most convenient thing. But I had to. We were present. Then today we had that other thing to go and business.
Trenches,
Eh?
the trenches.
Yeah, we had business to go and sort out. Then tomorrow again we go again. We
So
have
those are the events that you're
there's
talking
another
about.
gathering. Yes, really, these are time consuming and they take me away from
The way you say like what's called, the way you said that you've had to like you haven't been able to say yes to events. I'm thinking like
no. Yes to my friends. That's what I'm saying. But because family events are consuming my time, and on top of that, I still have work commitments to fulfill. So it's like, yeah.
so like how many events have you had to be like pause and say screech?
One. Yeah.
I rest my case.
You're not serious. One, but I'm probably gonna what's it called confirm. It's just that right now my mind is on. My point in all of this is that adding work to my Christmas season, I don't know how feasible it is right now. I really do not because my mind is not in work. When it comes to the Christmas season, my mind is not in work. I don't know how you people do it. Those of you that are doing it out there, I don't know how you people do it. Because my mind is just on turkey. It's just on presents. It's just on, enjoyment. It's just on. And if it's like this when I'm in London, I cannot do it myself when I'm in Nigeria.
Can you imagine like a whole month, no events?
Well, January and February are a bit dry. So
no, say like May to December, no events. You just be able to relax.
No, that has never happened.
But I'm just saying you would be able to relax more.
Like even this year, since November, every weekend I've gone to an event. Since November, I was just like
choices.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I choose. I want to go. I'm not arguing with you. I want to go. So yeah, my point is, I feel, and when I want to go, I want to be able to give you my full attention. Like yesterday, I was out in the evening, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I need to get back. I need to go and do work, that kind of thing. And that's my point. Like, I don't know whether I want to put myself in such a position like that. So, but yeah, we're here now. So there's no point regretting anything. It is what it is. I've been working through the season. But with that being said, I do think I need to take a break first week in, January. Like, I think after this episode, I need to take a break for a week before I get into the year's activity, because I am work. And the reason why I knew that I was going to work was because I knew House of the Ogas is going to be releasing up until the end of the year. So I knew that we can't get away from it. So, but by the end of the year, House of the Ogas, we're completing the season. So I think after that, I really need to take a break before I get into the year's activities. Yeah. Maybe looking like that.
I have no comment. All right.
Yeah. I feel like we need to take a break the first week. But how did we get here?
Oh, your enjoyment of the Christmas period and my lack of caring.
But don't you feel like, Whitney, you should, as much as you may not necessarily enjoy something, but don't you feel like it would be nice if to say that, okay, you can just consider the fact that, okay, other people enjoyed this season, so let me not try and take away from that. Do you get what I mean? Like,
you should never allow anybody to take away your joy. That's my answer.
But people's moods can affect the room.
All right.
Yeah.
And I think what's it called? If someone's not feeling it, someone's not feeling it.
Yeah, but like you said, that's a choice, and I feel like some people, people should be aware that your mood can impact a gathering.
Yeah, my answer to that is you shouldn't allow someone's mood to impact your life.
Well, I do feel like sometimes it's good to be considerate. Like I'm not always in the mood to do things, but the fact that I know other people want to do it, I'll make the effort to ensure that other people are having a good time. That's my stance on such things.
That's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I would recommend that for all.
Mine is, I feel like I've already done a lot of forcing for this family and sacrifices for this family. I've done for the last 2-3 years. I haven't been feeling this, and yeah, I've still participated. Now I'm just like, nah, respectfully, I'm going to do me. Like, if I don't want to participate, I don't want to participate. It doesn't mean that you guys don't participate. I'm just eliminating myself from the situation. That's why I even said I'm saying honestly, I think this is truly my last year of doing this whole Christmas celebration thing you guys do. Like, so that's why I said I can see myself not even being here around those festive period and just being somewhere else. And I can see that becoming a new thing for me because, bruh, it's just like for 2 or 3 years I haven't been feeling it. So what's good? I'm not gonna force myself.
Why is that? Do you know?
No, I just feel like what's good. Do people have a different meanings of how they consider Christmas? Like some people say, oh, they love celebrating Christmas. I'm not one of those people. That's not my forte. It's not my thing. It's like what's called celebrating birthdays. It's not my thing.
So what do you like to do? What do you like to do?
I like to be what's it called? I like traveling, but I like traveling by myself or with people that I like. All that stuff. I don't really like family things as much because I feel like I've done it for like how many years, so it's just become I feel like for years I've just been forced to do all these family things that it's just like just all these things just hit me. I'm just like, bruh, let me rest. I have like I've had a good run. Now I'm just doing for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And what's good if in the future I end up coming back, then all right. If not, then let it be. We have text. We can text.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait to know. But okay, switching gears, guys. Now let me address a certain group of people. So of course, with the Christmas season, we always are seeing Christmas photos and older ones. And I think I've spoken about this on my on this podcast before. But let me address you guys again, and this time I address you guys directly. Yeah, please. I don't know why I'm saying please. All of you need to start behaving yourself. All of you people here that are posting pictures and hiding people's faces, whether it be your child, whether it be your spouse, keep it. Like literally keep what we're doing with it. Like I really just don't get it. But yeah, just keep it. Just keep the photos, please. Like just stop wasting our time here. Like it's not by force. Like if you don't want to show people something, don't show it at all. Don't be teasing people. Not that I'm necessarily teased. But the point is that why are we doing this? It's just to me, it's a bit attention grabbing in my opinion. But yeah, that was just something that it caught my attention today when I was scrolling, and I was just like, why are we still doing this? Like, let's all grow up here. This to me is child's play. You're really like it's childish, trying to just tease. Oh yeah, there's somebody, but I'm not gonna tell you who the somebody is. Oh yeah, there's a figure there, but I'm not gonna tell you what the figure is. Like, what are you trying to prove? Like, please, just keep it to yourself and everybody will be fine. At the end of the day, if you have a spouse, you have a spouse. You showing it on the gram is not going to change that. If you have a child, you have a child. You showing it on the gram is not going to change that. So we don't need to see it. Like, there's nothing to prove here. Just show what you can show fully. Don't be showing us a half-baked good. No, please, yeah. So let us take correction because this bad behavior needs to stop. It's very childish and we need to move on from it. So, yes. But in other news, anything to say to that?
Like before, I used to be like, "What's cool? What's the point of like doing all of that?" But now I'm just like, bruh, you guys want to do it. You guys want to do it.
No, to me, it's flipping annoying, bruv.
It's like none of our business. Like if you don't like what's cool, they say what's cool is annoying. You don't have to look at it. You can just.
But when it comes across, are you looking for it?
You have the choice to like what's it called? Swipe to the next. You don't have to like.
But this behavior should not be a behavior. That's my own. It shouldn't be. This thing should not be a thing. Like, if you don't want to show something, don't show it. I don't get why. Like, to me, yeah, there's certain things that should not be debatable. I don't get why we are doing this. Like, this behavior is bad. It's bad behavior. Why are you showing half-baked goods? If you don't want to show something completely, don't show it. It's just unnecessary. I don't like unnecessary behavior. It's just unnecessary. What's the point? What are we doing here?
Why are you getting wound up for somebody that doesn't even like really know you?
I'm not getting wound up. I'm just saying the behavior is bad. It's bad and it's unnecessary. I don't like my eyesight to be wasted, and I just think it's a waste of my eyesight. Like, yet again, if you don't want to, we are not going to die that you have not shown us this person. I'm not going to die trying to, well, at least I'm not going to die trying to rack my brain. Who is this person? So keep it. Because you're looking for attention. You want people to ask you, who is it? You want people to think, who is this person? How does this person look? But, like, I don't like attention seekers. That's what it is. And yes, that's really the root of it. I don't like attention seekers. So please stop seeking attention. Seek attention from Jesus. He's the answer to all your needs, not us on the gram. Please, let's not be wasting our time there. Let's be when the gram to see full pictures, not half pictures. What's the meaning of that? Like, please don't be showing us half of the story. I beg. But yeah.
Wow, dedicated a whole 2 minutes on that behavior.
No, the behavior is, I don't like bad behavior. I'm not going to sit down here and tolerate bad behavior. The behavior is bad. You people need to fix up.
Yeah, I feel like your family friends are the one. Sorry, your family are the ones doing it.
It's not them. Like they cannot try it. Are they okay? What's the?
If they did, like imagine like what's good.
I don't want them. I'll tell them a stand one. Don't try this behavior again. Because what's the meaning of that? You're wasting everybody's time. If you don't show something, don't show it.
What's good? So one of our cousins slowly doing a soft launch of their relationship.
Then at least there must be a hard launch. Don't go and be soft launching something like and. These ones are so blatant. They'll literally post a picture. There's one I saw today, yeah. It was a couple, yeah. And they'll literally standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder. And this woman just blurred their husband's face. I'm just like, what are we doing?
Maybe she wanted to show the outfits that they were.
I bet get out of here, man. That's another thing. Apparently, this matching pajamas thing was having a few people rattled. not necessarily rattled, but it was getting people in their feels. Like, oh my gosh, when am I going to do matching pajamas? I didn't know it was like this matching pajamas thing was going to become like a consistent thing, but evidently it seems to be something that is, you know, solidified itself when it comes to the Christmas season and other ones. Do you think you're going to do matching pajamas?
Hell no.
Yeah, you don't give that vibe.
I don't. I hate matching anything.
Yeah, you don't give
I
that
don't even
vibe.
do matching shoes. Like someone, like what's called? Remember one time we were like all wearing, what's called Air Forces. I changed my Air Forces. I'm like, I'm matching with you people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we already share a house. I need to share shoes with you people as well.
Yeah, but it was just a mere coincidence. It wasn't like a
I
people
know.
thing.
But that's why I said I won't even match trainers, let alone match pajamas.
No.
Like, also, if you know those photos that they do, you also mentioned as you were mentioning Christmas photos. I'm just like, yeah, I'm definitely that person that will do. I'm definitely that person that will not do that.
Mm-hmm. Do what?
The whole photos things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that will
What if
not
your
do.
partner wants to do it?
Thank the Lord that currently my partner does not want to do it.
Well, there's room for growth. There's room for change.
Bro, the person, you don't know. You don't know.
There's room for like things can change overnight. You don't know.
It's
And
like,
especially like when you have a family, people feel you may feel the need to mark these moments with your growing family because you never get them back. Yeah.
I
Just
can
putting it out there.
honestly say that if I was about to say if I'm forced, if I have a family,
Not if. By God's grace, you're going to have a
if I
family.
have a, can you still talk about my womb?
By God's grace, you're going to have a family. Don't be putting such things out
If I
there.
have a family and all that stuff, I can say honestly, I will not be a person who takes family photos or takes pictures of their first day preschool graduation. No.
But at the same to say, do not think for your child. Like, do you not think like, okay, as much as your child may not be in a position to make that decision, but at least you've given them the option to be able to look back on those memories and really see how they have grown, how like these chapters of their life. Like maybe consider the
What
child.
child is really thinking, oh my gosh, I want to see how I was
But
from
that's you.
preschool to now.
That's you. But like, your child may think differently and think that, wow, from these pictures, see how I've evolved, see how I've grown, just be able to look back on their life. But by you making that decision, like, I'm not going to do that for anything, do you not feel like maybe you're.
No. No. It's a cute idea, but no.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's why the Lord gives parents like you and parents like me.
Don't worry. At least we'll be there, so we'll take
Oh
pictures.
my gosh, you'll not be around.
We'll take pictures, so at least they can
we
rely on
won't be in the same country.
No, it doesn't matter.
You won't even know
what is a flight ticket? Okay,
you won't even know where I live, let alone.
Okay.
You won't even know where I live, let alone when I.
Stop taking family for granted. Honestly, stop taking family for granted. Like, yeah.
You people still will not know where I live. That's
literally
my goal. You guys will not know where I live.
This goal is not aspirational. I don't know why it's a goal, to be frank, to run away from family. I really don't get it. There are people that are looking for family.
My home is my comfort place. It's my safe place.
Nobody's going to stay in your house 24/7.
You said the fact that you'll be there for like 12 seconds.
You're not serious, Whitney. You're actually not serious.
It's my safe place. I just it's for me. That's why I don't need anybody to know where I live. It is for me. It's my place to be able to run to. I don't need anybody there except the people that live with me.
Okay. I don't think, like you mentioned, that you're in this stage where you just need time to yourself. Right? So I get it. But I do feel like it's not even I do feel like you cannot avoid us. It's just as simple as that.
I feel like what's it called? You have this idea of how you want family to be, and that's nice, but I'm not that.
No, I'm not trying to make you that, but I'm just saying, like, this is your dream, that we're not going to know where you're going to live, this is that. Like, I don't see that lasting forever.
I think it's going to be
and I don't see that as aspirational.
Yes, I think it's going to be very realistic. You guys not know where I live.
No, I don't see how that's going to happen, to be frank. I don't see how it's going to happen. I'm not even going to put it out there.
We're all going to live around the same area.
Who knows?
God forbid.
Who knows? Because, we could be, what's it called?
No, we're not going to
launching the next Calabasas.
No, we're not.
Who knows?
We're not.
Who knows?
No.
You never know the future.
Please, I will be, I don't know, a Brandon Jenner.
Who knows? You never know the future. So I can't make you any promises, to be frank.
Please, I'll be Amy Osborne. That's you.
Who knows? I can't make you any promises. That's what I'm gonna say. But anywho,
As Beyonce, to the left, to the left. I'll be like, keep walking to that left.
I can't make you any promises. Okay, but y'all. But why do I keep saying but?
I don't know for you.
Let's get into what we need to speak about next. And of course, as 2025 is coming to an end, people really use this opportunity to reflect on, how the year has been and how we feeling about the year 2025.
Oh, I hate doing those things.
Okay, but how are you feeling about the year 2025?
It was a year.
Okay, how was the year for you?
It was a year. I think my 2026 will be bigger.
The goal is growth. So yeah, it definitely should be. But how do you feel about the year 2025? Because you are once in 2024 and now you're in 2025 and that 2025 is coming to an end. So do you feel like there's been progression from it? You feel the whole 2025 you have been stagnant?
Yes, very much.
Really?
In
what ways?
I'm just going to leave it at that. This 2025 has haunted me.
Haunted you?
Yes, that's what I'm hoping. That's why I want to move on to 2026.
Really? Oh, sorry you feel that way. It makes me feel a bit bad about how my 2025 went, to be frank. But I can't hide away from my truth. And the truth is that my 2025 has been quite eventful, to say the least. It's been very quite eventful. Like, I was on a television show. Like, I actually keep forgetting that actually happened this year. Like that came out this year. That is unprecedented for this family. It has not been done before.
I think what was precedented, we actually sat down to watch a game show in the family.
I know, right? Because I was on it.
Yeah.
Like, that has not been done before in this house.
Dude, I was just saying, like, Reagan would text me what happens.
You're not serious. I'm just gonna glaze over with that.
No, because I just remember, like, when it would come, I would be at work.
Okay. But yeah, thank you guys all for the support and everything. But like, yeah, that is crazy. That's actually wild. And I don't think I've actually ever had or given myself the opportunity to just sit down in that. Because
yeah, I don't think you have.
No, I've literally just been on the go. I'm just like go on to the next. And probably another thing is that when it was coming, I was still at uni and all that, so that too was keeping me quite occupied. You know what I think
you should be on?
What's that?
The Bachelor.
Who knows? Who knows the future? Things are possible.
Meet a nice Kentucky girl.
Yeah. I don't know about that. But anyway, but like, yeah, that is wild. Like,
yeah, you've done that. You've taken a risk by doing your walking the streets.
Yeah,
you've had some wins and some L's, and you still try. You still moved ahead.
Yeah, I did that. I did that Channel 4 show.
You met Nella Rose.
Yeah, I did that. We started this podcast. Did another season of House of Ogas. Like, I like to keep my spiritual life, close to my chest. But one thing I will testify is that the things that I entered this year saying I want to accomplish, I accomplished them. And I'm so grateful.
Oh my gosh, you did that thing when you wrote a piece of paper and threw it in fire.
No, I didn't do that. But like, there were things I wanted to accomplish this year and I noted them down and God did it for me. That's all I can say. It's only by His grace. And it's, as much as, it's very easy to get it. And that's the crazy thing about life is that, you want something, you get it and you just move on. Like, that's just, like, because, like I will say it again, what I did this year, going on a show, for ITV and being there for how long I was there, it has never been done in this flipping house. It has never been done in this family.
And you would tell me that Clinton, with his physical education, doesn't last that long.
Yeah, like I was so proud of myself. Like I was even thinking about it today. I was just like, that show proved to me, or it reminded me that whatever I set my mind to do, I can do it. It's just as simple as that. Because the random things those people had us doing, I was like, what the heck?
Does that mean you didn't set your mind to when you were telling us that you were going to get married in?
From all those ones, I'm doing it for entertainment purposes. But this one, like when I really set my mind that okay, I'm going to do this thing, I can do it. Like that's what that show really reminded me of. I was just like, I was really just proud of myself during that experience. Like, wow. For me I knew that, but for me to go find this show, it's only God that's going to send you this far. Because like Whitney said, I don't like exercise. I don't like labor. Anything that is going to cause me to labor, I don't like it. It's not as simple as that.
Guys, we like went to a jogging club.
Mm-hmm.
The word jogging club. We have not moved past the walking.
I don't have goals to, because why should I? Like, why should I? Don't want to. It's not by force. You get? It's not by force. So I don't have to do it. It's just as simple as I don't like labor. I can't do anything about it. But then for me to now, join a show that is literally about laboring. Like, we literally had to labor our way through the show.
I think it's time from the Lord.
Huh?
I think it's time from the Lord to do more labor.
I labor, but I like to labor for things that bring me joy, and exercise is not one of them. Like, I can labor for work. I put in a lot of hours for my work, that kind of thing. But laboring for something, exercise doesn't bring me joy, to be frank. But I have been considering that, making a few adjustments to my appearance may bring me joy. So maybe I've been talking about it for a bit now, but maybe that is what will motivate me to get into doing exercise.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, one of my goals 2026
Mm-hmm.
to lose 4 pounds.
Okay. Mm-hmm. No, that's good for you. But like, yeah. So yeah, 2025 has been eventful, and I don't really think I've given myself the opportunity to sit down and deep it, because like I said, I'm just thinking of the next. I'm just thinking, as I am like this, I'm just thinking, what is happening next? What am I doing next? Because I can't be sat around. No, but it's just wow. This year has been eventful. It has been eventful, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful to God, to be frank. It's all by His grace. So thank you, Jesus. That is what I would say. And yeah, I graduated uni. That is
a big accomplishment. It was this year.
That was this year as well. As much as people don't like to recognize it, but like, that's a big
I was waiting for the shade.
But anywho, yeah, that I've done big things this year. And 2026, by God's grace, is going to be even bigger. Many people. What is the correlation? What actually is the correlation between what I've just said and many people? But another thing is, congratulations to Simi and
Hey, congratulations
on their pregnancy. Congratulations, and we hope for safe delivery and
how do you say baby. On their pregnancy, even though one of them is
I was looking for the words, but they're, the child is both.
I know, but I just like pregnancy. It's not one person that's going through the like.
I was looking for the words. Yeah, I was looking for the words to announce it.
Remember, I was watching.
Go through with it.
I remember I was watching like Ellen DeGeneres back in the day, and it was like Mia Kunis and what's it called? Kristen Bell, I think.
Okay.
And they're talking about like how they had kids around the same time or something like that, or I don't. So just talking about like how people said people used to be like, congratulations on your pregnancy, and they'd be like, no, I'm the only one that's pregnant, so congratulations to me.
Lol. No, but it's definitely congratulations to both. But maybe pregnancy is not the right term. That's what I would say. And I don't know what the right term is right now. It's not coming to my mind, to be frank.
Congratulations on your, I was supposed to say, possible bundle of joy.
Not possible. Don't say that, Whitney. That's bad. Don't say that.
That's bad.
No, don't say that.
I think that wouldn't be insensitive to say bundle of joy, and in case something happens.
Don't say that.
That's how you say like, possible bundle of joy. By the grace of God, the bundle of joy. I used to be like, before I used to be,
grace of God.
But it was good. Before I used to be like bundle of joy. I was like, that's kind of intense, because like, imagine something happens. So that's what I would say possible, but I'm just like I'm always kind of careful with what type of words I will use, because I'm just like, I don't know what that person's going through. Like, I can be saying something and they've got a news, so I'm just like, I don't really know how to treat stuff like this. So,
but I don't think you can ever go wrong by speaking positivity into somebody's life, and that is something. That's an approach I like to take. I like to hope for the best. I like to think for the best. I like to speak the best. Like, I don't have business with the worst. You get? So I will not, God forbid, I will not be saying such a statement to a person, because that's not what we have come here to do.
I congratulated one person. The person experienced a miscarriage.
Okay.
God forbid. I felt so bad, because like.
Well, why would you feel bad though?
Because they had suffered a miscarriage. I was telling them congratulations.
Okay.
And it was like kind of like upsetting for them today. Like, what's course, like someone has to tell me like
when you're telling them they had experienced it.
Huh?
When you're telling them congratulations, that they experienced the
They
miscarriage
experienced it like before,
before.
and I was telling them congratulations because it's the first time seeing them for me to congratulate them. And if I remember, they just like left. I didn't know, not actually know that they left. My friend was like, "Oh, Whitney, what's it called? Business person left because she wasn't like feeling up for it. I'm not sure that but this happened." I just felt so I'm just like very.
But that's careful. Your fault. But
even like when people have the kid, I'm just like, I tell you to be careful with my word. That's why like words have action. Words have meaning. And words have action. So that's why I'm just like now I'm just like more careful. Even like what's called greeting people, I'm more cautious because I'm just like I'm not going to assume someone's identity.
Okay.
So that's why like when I'm talking to a client, I'm very careful on how I do it. So yeah, I don't know, maybe from working in corporate stuff, I'm just now very more I think of both sides and just like tricky.
Okay, that's a different way.
Yeah, I just think my mind is now programmed like that.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. It's definitely a different way of thinking. But yeah, I anticipate the best.
I'll say what's called congratulations on your announcement. I'll say that. Yeah, because they announced it, so congratulations on your announcement.
Yeah, congratulations, and by God's grace, all will be well. So yeah. Oh yeah, what were we saying? 2025. How we feel about 2025? But yeah. And of course, as 2025 is coming to an end, people do like to do this thing where they're like, "Oh, what do we think people should leave in 2025?"
Oh, I'm definitely not one of those people. It actually, what's it called? I don't know. It's not like I find it very cringe.
Okay.
Like, let's leave this year. I'm like, sometimes I don't need to know what you want to leave. Like, I remember people were like, "Oh, let's leave Nicki Minaj and someone else." So they said, "Let's leave." I was just like, "Bruh, I did not need to know what you need to leave."
Lol.
Like, what's called like that is giving me attention seeker. Like, let's leave this and this. I'm like, bro, number one, you don't speak for us to tell us what we need to leave this, and number two, who gives a shit what you want to leave? Just leave it. Like, what's it called? Some people, right? They would live a more stress-free life, right? If they just moved on to the next and didn't have to like make a whole spectacle and have to go I don't know on a whole rant or something. Like, I'm sorry, like your life could be so much easier if you just like, okay, end the story, move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that whole let's leave this and that thing, I don't know. I'm not saying it triggers me. I'm just like, it's just so like, bro, I don't need to know what you need to leave. Yeah, that's how I am with that.
Yeah, but one thing I would say that we should leave in 2025 is the lack of decorum when it comes for vape pen users. That's what I think we should definitely leave in 2025. You lot, yeah, I understand this vape thing is a new obsession. That's like Whitney said, that's your business. But you lot need to have decorum when you're doing it. Like, you people need to be considerate in the way you're utilizing this thing. Don't just be blowing up smoke in people's faces. There's actually no excuse. And that's another thing I would say we should leave in 2025. Debating things that should be common sense. There are certain things to me that are undebatable. They are simply wrong. And we should not be engaging in wrong behavior. You blowing up smoke in somebody's face, there's no way you can tell me that it's correct unless that person asks you to do so. Like, let's be wise. Let's be considerate. Like, it's just, no. If you guys want to be obsessed with this vape pen, that is your business. But carry your obsession to
the next.
What do you mean to the next? Next what?
That's how I consider it. Next
what?
You know how I just said, what's it called? We should leave things.
Yeah.
And how I just said it's easy just to move on to the next.
Yeah.
Move it to the next.
Yeah, but like that vape thing, you guys need decorum. That's what people need.
Has someone blown in your face?
No, but like the way I've seen these vape users, yeah, they're no decorum. There are a number of you that do not have decorum. You don't know, like, they can be in the confined space, they're blowing up smoke. They can be in front of somebody's face, they're blowing up smoke. They can be in the toilet, they're blowing up smoke. They can be on. There's no way they don't blow up this smoke. Like, it is wild. At least with cigarettes, there's some form of order, maybe because it has been in the system for a longer period of time, so they have had to put regulations in place. But you vape users, because it seems to be a new discovery, and it's not a new obsession, and people have not really been able to, study this thing enough to be able to put rules and regulations in place. You lot are just abusing it and disrespecting people all in the name of utility. And you guys know what I'm saying is true. And if it was done to you, you will not appreciate it, especially if you're not a vape user. So all of you need to fix up. So in this 2025, we need to leave lack of decorum when it comes to vape using. Fix up. Secondly, we need to leave not having common sense in 2025. Okay? So those are the things I would say we need to leave in 2025. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have anything else to add before we get into OGA approval?
Already.
Yeah. It's the final episode of the year. Right now, it's just really, I don't have much to say about the year. I'm just like...
It's a reminiscing.
Yeah.
You're reminiscing of 2025, basically.
Yeah, I'm just...
Well, you know what? I realised, something that I'm actually starting to find cringe.
What's that?
You know how I said that, the word Dirty December, Dirty December, just the saying is I find it cringe.
Mm-hmm.
You know something I'm starting to find cringe? Odogu.
Lol, why?
Because there's so many movies that use that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you guys are making this aff.
Lol.
You guys are making this lame. I feel like you guys are calling everyone Odogu.
Yeah.
And I'm just it made me think of your little thing that you're running there. You had that time when you're like, if you're wearing this, Odogu.
Lol.
When you're what's it called? When you're talking about a movie and you're just like, Odogu should not be wearing this.
No.
I'm just like, not everybody is, alright?
No.
It's cute that you may think that your guy is. That's nice and what stuff, but not everybody is. So let's not give everyone the title.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's just becoming cringe. To me, I see it as a prestige title.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, you have made it. But now the way I'm just seeing people who don't feel that title just being given that title, I'm just soon there'll be no effect for the words. When I think of the first people that come to my mind is Flavor.
Okay, the list has stopped.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of him now.
Lol.
So that man is in.
Lol.
Hey, that man is fine. Sorry, that uncle is fine. Respectfully, uncle.
Yeah, as we move into 2026, Flavor, we have to do business. Okay, oneclintonslow@gmail.com. Hit me up, or you can hit me up on Instagram, ClintonVOga, or yeah, those are really the places where I'm at. So yeah, just hit me up, because as you can see, since the inception of this podcast, we have been promoting your business. We support you solidly. So there's no better partnership.
When Clinton heard Ogaoflondon, he thought, oh, you're speaking to him.
I didn't think. I know you are speaking to me. So it is what it is, and the eagle is here. So let us move. Let's fly together. Okay. Okay. You can actually make that the intro for your next album, to be frank. I think we've given some serious vibes and some serious bars. But yeah.
Imagine he uses us but doesn't credit us. Imagine he uses us but doesn't credit us.
He can't try that now. He can't do that. He can't. I'm not even going to debate it. He can't do that. Especially in this day and age where the law is reaching everywhere. You can't do that. There's certain things, even in Nigeria, they know that they can't get away with it.
Man, Nigeria.
What's that?
That place is hectic. When I just realized, when you just said what's good, law in Nigeria, that place that is hectic. People just be stealing.
No, the sad thing with Nigerian law is that it's a selective law. That's just the best way to put it. It's a selective law. They know where their priorities lie.
That's why I'm just sometimes people need to hide what you have. People shouldn't know the extent of what you have. Let them just think you have a certain thing, but let them not know the extent. That is literally my motto for people who do business there. Because we're just be hearing stories about someone passes and the way the family just comes and takes, and then their children and their wives are there just struggling.
It's sad.
I'm just bruh, let them just think you have one house.
Lol.
Let them divide it between how many of them. The rest, don't let them know.
What happened recently that's proven difficult to you?
I was having a discussion with somebody, and they were just bringing some things to my attention. I was just like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" I was just
about what, their stuff, their own personal situation?
No.
About what?
About our family.
As per how?
You know the story, but I just realized the story recently.
What's it?
Hmm?
What's it? And who brought it to your attention?
Huh?
Zichimi.
Yeah,
What's that?
just some stuff, and also like it was a weird conversation. I had a conversation with him,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next day I was like, I did chicks, and then she was like, I don't know how we got to the discussion, but
Mm-hmm.
me and her and Jennifer just had a discussion, and I was just realizing stuff, and Jennifer was like, oh yeah, so good. Me and Clinton knew. I was just, are you kidding
We
me?
knew what?
About a certain uncle, and I was just like, we still look at that, and we're still inviting that uncle around. We're still looking at him eye to eye. That's why I was just like, what's good? Sometimes I just be like,
We need to
man,
discuss after, because what are you on
yeah,
about?
I was about to say, what's good? Our dad has what's called real love,
Mm-hmm.
because bro, I would cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, hopefully that person know the extent as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way I would literally be like, nah, all I have is this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is the one in the village. Just you two.
Mm-hmm.
That will literally be my thing. Like, but I would kind of. He shouldn't even be allowed in my property.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some people are just like have better hearts than me. Because bro, I will cut you off for stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you try me,
Yeah, that's what they don't.
huh?
I said that's why they don't.
That's why I don't,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what were we saying?
And you wonder why I have that saying.
What's
Some
that?
of my families are my enemies.
God forbid.
I said some of them, not all of you.
God forbid. Nobody's my enemy. I just choose who I want to be around. That's what I would say. But
Sometimes I do
nobody's
not
my
have
enemy.
that choice
Mm.
because people do not respect the boundaries.
No, but I choose what I engage with. You can be around, does not mean I'm going to engage with your
Oh no, I
presence.
don't even want you around me because I don't want your energy near me.
Like you said, there's certain situations you cannot necessarily avoid. Like, there are probably going to be events that we may not, like everybody
See,
that is in the
and
vicinity. But
that's now an even more reason why I'm going to be very careful with events.
like, say for example, now we have an event and it's like, you know, the actual people that have the events, there's no issue there. But there are people that have to also come for that event that you have an issue with.
I will send them a very nice gift.
Oh no, I won't do that. That person should not suffer because of somebody else's action. In my opinion, I will not do that.
But what's it called? I'm moving myself. Like I said, I'm moving myself away from situations.
But
like
you don't
that.
have to rise to a situation. Like I'm like I can, like I said, I will go there. It does not mean I have to engage you. Whatever you have to say, I don't care. Whatever you have
That's
going on, I
what's
don't
called.
care. My concentration is what I've come here to do, and that is to celebrate with my
Yeah.
person. That is
And that's why what's called.
Mhm.
You. That's why you like. You know, you treat your things differently. I'm treating mine differently. I'm like.
But
That's why I'm coming back with I'm setting myself these boundaries. So I'm like.
but how would that
I'm going
person?
to.
Do you
I'm
feel
going
how
to-
that person? Do you think how that person would feel?
I think it's better that I'm not. I think it's better for that person. I'm not in that situation than being in that situation.
Why?
I
Because if
think
you're in
it's
that
better.
situation, what do you think is going to happen?
Hmm?
If you put yourself in that situation, what's going to happen?
What's it called? As I may not be interactive or what's it called participate in the things that you want me to participate in. I think sometimes it's better to like remove yourself from that situation.
Mhm.
Like even like there are times right where you
Mhm.
have tried to force me into situations
Mhm.
that I do not feel comfortable in,
Mhm.
and therefore it's caused me to shut down and be silent.
Mhm.
Like one in particular, Jennifer's birthday,
Mhm.
and I was there with somebody I do not f with,
Mhm.
and I literally left that party early,
Mhm.
took a bus back home,
Mhm.
was silent during the time that I was there
Mhm.
because I didn't want to be in that situation. And I
Mhm.
said it, and you kept saying, "Oh, let's do this for this place."
What part exactly?
I wanted what my aim was.
Mhm.
I would help set up and then go home.
Mhm.
You were there still saying no. What's it called? Participate in 1 or 2 games,
Mhm.
and that was what's it called? That that was causing me. I didn't like that. I was
Mhm.
like from the beginning. I was telling you what I want to do is set up, do this and this. You were there still trying to push me to do
Mhm.
X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
I could have what's it called. I could be showing my participation and showing my support by helping what's it called driving up and down to bring her belongings to the property, setting up the property, setting up her party, and then going.
Mhm.
I didn't need to try and be. I didn't feel that I need to now be doing these games. I've done. I think I've done what I can do in that time. Me
Mhm.
being there, being silent, I feel made it worse.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm now instead of me even being put back in a situation like that, I'm going to pick and choose what I'm going to attend. So if I feel like it's even going to be worse if I'm
in that situation with the person I'm not effing with, then I'm just going to excuse myself. I
Mm-hmm.
will do my best to try and do something to help wherever you need me to do, but I'm not going to be put myself in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that situation, I think, is a perfect example. Like in that situation, yeah, you know, that person, I don't care. To be frank with you, I don't care how you feel about that person. To be frank, the priority, in my opinion, should be, Jennifer. We're here for her.
And that's
That
why
kind
I
of
did
thing.
the things.
Uh,
That's why I did. I helped set up. What's it called? What's it called? Was carrying stuff in to do that stuff. I didn't feel like I needed to. I feel like it was a good situation for her, me being there and just being silent.
But that's a choice. You sitting there and being silent, that is a choice.
That's the best way I can approach it, because it could go left.
But it doesn't have to go anywhere.
But that's why I said, that's why it was there for me to go instead.
It doesn't have to.
Because
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was Jennifer, yeah, I would have an issue, and that's just my opinion.
What's good? Jennifer came to me and said, I'll be like, I would literally explain what's called. I would like, I understand how you feel. What's it called? I'm not downplaying how you're feeling, but I do want to let you know that in situations like this is how I'm going to respond. Again, that's, I said, it's my choice. That's my choice on how I'm going to respond, and that's why I'm saying it's better for me to exit out, so I'm not in that situation, making it strange for you.
But you're the one that's making it strange, to be frank, in my opinion.
That's why I said it's my choice. It's how people approach things.
Yeah, I hear you.
Approach something, it's me. I'm going to approach.
I hear you, and about all this approach.
I'm considering that. My first thought is considering that person. The way I'm considering that person may not be the same way you consider how you're going to say somebody.
Yeah.
Saying that your priority, Jennifer. My priority with Jennifer. My priority was also Jennifer. That's why I took the approach that I was trying to take, which was coming early to help set up the things and then go. All her friends were there. She was having fun and stuff. I didn't feel like I need to be there, making it even awkward. And to be honest, I wouldn't change. The only thing I would change is that is that I should have still had left at the time that I said I was going to leave, instead of being pushed to try and do this and this.
In my opinion, I hear you. Yeah, at the end of the day, your life is your life. I can't force you to do anything. But in my opinion, I feel if I was in that situation, yeah, and my friend is, making that decision, in my opinion, you're thinking of yourself. You're not thinking of me. You're not thinking of, you're thinking of yourself and that person more than me, in my opinion. And you're here for me. That is my opinion on it.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's what it. How people approach things is not going to be the same way that you approach it. You may say that if you want to be there for me, you have to do A, Y, and Z. But people can be there for you doing in other ways. You may not just agree that's the way that you want someone to deal with.
But the way
how someone is feeling, you can't change it. You can't change that. How someone approaches situation like that, you can't change that just because you feel a certain way. Like, again, how you said, oh, this is what's called, if my friend did that, this is how I want them to approach it. That's how you want them to approach it. What's it called? They may, if they were in that situation, they may want you to approach it a different way. So what's it called? There's what's called, who are you to say this is right and this is wrong? Again, you're talking.
In my opinion, it's wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is wrong, and like I really cannot, in any way, shape, or form agree with the behavior. To be frank, that's my opinion.
That's fine. That's your opinion. Again, I would not change how that thing. The only thing I would change is not what's it called, not being there. I shouldn't have been there as long as I was. I should have stopped with what I was going to do, and also the way you're saying you did that wrong. I also feel what you did was wrong with trying to push something when someone is telling you, no, I want to do it this way. I want to approach this way. I want to approach this way. But you're still trying to push it, and that is something I have spoken to you about. But sometimes when you're trying to push a relationship that someone is telling you, what's it called? Allow me and this person to figure out ourselves. Don't try and push something, or try and create something that's unnatural.
But these are two separate situations. I hear you, yeah, forcing relationships that may have been fractured. Yes, that one I can say, I should not be doing that. But I do not see anything wrong, and I will not take it back. Me encouraging you, showing up for somebody else, and not allowing your situation with somebody else affect the way you shop for somebody else. Because like you said, oh yeah, you can say, oh yeah, this is the way I choose to shop for somebody. I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, yeah, I do not think you should how will I say this now? I'm not speaking necessarily you, but I'm saying I don't think that people should necessarily I don't know if I'm saying it rightly, but necessarily dictate how they shop for people. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, you may
Why
say,
are you doing that?
No, you're not. That's what I say. I don't think I'm wording myself correctly. But you're saying that, you doing this, and this. That, in my opinion, that is enough. But if you know that, Val, your friend appreciates you to do this, and this, and you're not doing this, and this, then you can't complain. Your friend has an issue with you not doing this, and this, because that is the way they want you. Because you know
But I haven't
that
said
is.
that person. I haven't said what's called. My friend should have an issue. Or my friend has an issue.
But how do you?
I've literally said that what's called how I'm going to react in certain situations because of the whole you bringing the point of if someone invites you somewhere and this person is going to be there. I was explaining how I'm going to approach that situation, and then I brought this this to say for example, I approached it in that situation like that. If my friend or family doesn't like it, they're entitled to not like it and all that stuff. But again, when I'm explaining, I'm creating boundaries. The reason why I'm creating these boundaries, and it's what's it called? Me going over my boundaries has not worked out most of the time for me. So I know what works so far. What works for my behavior. So I'm going to take that approach.
But I will go back to this. I do feel the way you behave towards situation is a choice, in my opinion. You choosing to shut down because of somebody else's presence, that is a choice. So I personally will not feel sorry for somebody, choosing that route, in my opinion, because the same way somebody can choose to not allow somebody get to them, somebody has chosen to allow. You're basically allowing somebody to get to you and dictate your emotions. I personally do not, rate that.
If I'm shut down from somebody, I'm shut down from that person. Yeah, that's it. That's it. What's it called? When I'm literally saying I'm done with you, like what's it called?
But these are two separate things we're talking about. You being done with somebody, and you allowing somebody else's presence to dictate how you react to other people. In my opinion, that's an issue.
Okay, then
that's my point. That's an issue.
I can also say the same. I also have an issue with you inserting yourself.
But really, I will say again, I'm not arguing with you about that. I'm not. I recognize. Yes, I should not encourage you to rekindle fractured relationships. That is for you to figure it out. My point again is the way you should not allow your fractured relationship with somebody else dictate how you show up for other people, because other people are not. They should not be. They should not fall victim of the issues you have with other people. That's my point.
How I'm going to show up for this person. If you don't agree how I'm going to show up that person,
and yes,
that's you.
And yes, again, I don't think you should be able to. I don't think you should dictate how you show up for people. If you say, for example, me now, if you know, oh, this is what I like.
You're doing that.
No.
But you're saying that. What's you should stay this long, you should participate. You're telling me how to show up for somebody.
Yes.
So you're dictating.
No, that's not the point. That's not the. Say for example now, let's try and simplify this now. Say for example now, somebody, oh, they don't like cheese, that kind of thing. But because you like cheese and this is the way you want to bring them show up, you now bring them cheese. You're doing it for yourself. You're not. That's what I'm talking. This is what. But this is what I'm talking about. This I'm talking. If you know that, say for example now, I'm having an event. Please hold on. Say for example now, I'm having an event now, and I want you to show up for my event. You're my friend. I understand you may have you have an issue with somebody here, but I don't have an issue with that person. And because it's my event, that person is going to come, and you're also going to come. That kind of thing. And you know that I like people to show up for me, be present, and to be engaged. And you're telling me that because you have an issue with somebody that is coming to my event, you're not going to show up. We have an issue now because you are putting, you're putting your issues with that person over our relationship and how you need to show up for me. That is my point in it.
And what's good? That's your point. That's how you can decide. I've literally had people that have been like, what's it called? I'm gonna let you know that I just don't feel comfortable being in that. And what's good? I'm not going to hit that person. They don't feel comfortable. That's what's good. It's not going to end a friendship. It's not going to cause me to say, oh, now we have an issue. Again, that's how you approach something is what's it called is not how I'm going to approach it. But my issue is because my issue with some of the things you do is putting your approach on other things, on other people.
Okay, so after that, deep therapy session. Do you have anything else to get off your chest before we enter into 2020? I think this has been a great opportunity to let go of 2025 so we can move into 2026 on a clean slate. So anything else you want to let out?
I don't think we have enough time.
I
don't think we have enough time for today.
Okay, so let me start letting out. So I do feel like, in my opinion, I do think there's something I do worry when it comes to you, and that is, your first thought towards things are negativity. And I don't, I worry that about you because, I just think that's a bit dark. It's a bit, yet again, these are my opinions, and you're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day, but I think it's good to think positively. Like that, to me, that should be your first thing, to think positively. Because what's the point of thinking negatively? I get, people like to prepare for possibilities, but what is really the point at the end of the day? If something is going to work out, it's going to work out. If something is not going to work out, it's not going to work out. And whatever comes with that situation, you'll figure it out. But sitting and your first thoughts to an instinct towards things being negativity, I just think it's a bit, I think it can cause there to be a lot of weights that you can lighten if you take a different approach. So that's something I do worry when it comes to negativity. I think I would encourage you to be more positive as we go into 2026. Think more positively, anticipate positivity. Yeah.
That was cute.
Yeah, that's my interesting. And I think you should also be mindful, how you speak about other people, because not everybody appreciates the negativity or get the dark humor. Yeah, because I think that's your thought process is dark humor, but not everybody gets it.
Not everybody's meant to get it.
But some people, they may not appreciate that negativity being spoken. No, not about my life. No, I like positivity to be spoken about me.
Well, find me a positive joke. Let's see if I laugh.
There are definitely positive jokes out there. You have to think positively that there are positive jokes out there that are going to make me laugh. See, that's how we think positively, rather than there are not positive jokes that make me laugh. Again, that's the difference.
When you're trying to consider your thing by not laughing.
You're not serious. No.
By that whole positive
think
jokes
positively.
thing that you just said.
Yeah, it's just, see, that's just two ways of thinking, and I encourage us to think positively. There's nothing to lose.
Yeah, there's like a positive and negative. Like even with batteries. You're the positive and negative.
It would be good to be positive, I don't see much good coming out of being negative, to be frank.
Okay. That was cute.
Yeah, let's be positive.
I think my new word for this year I think my new word going into this word is cute. That's cute.
Going into what, the new year?
Yeah, that's cute.
But yeah, anything else we want to let out?
Oh, has there been any deaths recently?
No, please. No. We speak life over here, positive.
Yeah, but speaking life is also acknowledging the people who have lived life and now passed away. See, it's made the death positive in a way.
Okay. So
I can't remember the names, but the actor and what's called his wife, who was sadly allegedly murdered by their son.
Very sad. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Very sad.
Yeah, from what I heard, they were generally really good people. I knew him because I used to actually watch that show.
I didn't know him.
I forgot. I can't remember the show right off my head, but I remember the show because that show led me to watching the Cosby Show. Because that show is what led me to watch the Cosby Show, and also led me to watch oh my gosh, what's that other one with that iconic black man? Moving on up to the city in the beat.
Not ringing a bell.
Moving on up. Yeah, what's it called? But yeah, that show led me to that show. It's based on white people, but it led me to iconic black shows. That show specifically. But what was really good about that guy? He played the brother-in-law, and the way you speak, he was this show happened back in the day. The way he was able to elevate his career from that to becoming like a serious director, and then also like the good that he did. Like he was someone who really put his he didn't just speak words. He actually like he saw action. Like he donated to like so many, you know, black communities, and like, you know, they weren't like afraid. They were like, especially in the climate that we are in now, they weren't afraid to speak their minds and say this is wrong, or we find this wrong, or that stuff, or unjust. You know, there was people. So it's sad that this is how they've like passed away, and then also considering the family, that they must be so conflicted because they're like, our parents have died, and it allegedly, because we still don't know, it could be because of our brother. Like I can see them like feeling sad for their brother being in jail, and also being angry at their brother for the loss of their parents. And then this person, he had known history of like, you know, drugs. They even had a movie, The Father and Son, on his journey to drugs and alcohol, and also some of the negative thoughts he felt he had. So it is just sad. Yeah, like, can you just imagine like me getting a call, bring.
God forbid, don't imagine such positive.
Like, just me imagine. I'm not even like putting it on you people. I'm just saying, like, say for example, different family, whatever.
God forbid, don't anticipate such.
And then having to hear that news, like, I don't even like. To me, I don't even know, like, that's what I say, it's so conflicting for the siblings and the family. Like, you know, this is my brother, but this is also the person that, you know.
God forbid. God forbid. So, yeah, the situation is simply sad. I don't have much else to say about him. Simply sad, and rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah. Are we ready for Oga approval, or is there anything else we want to let out in this 2025?
Can't remember if there's any more deaths.
Oh, this has really been a let out session.
Good. Can't consider it anymore. But those who have sadly passed away during this year of 2025, rest in peace. Our thoughts and prayers are with your family and friends.
Yes, and those that have, you know, accomplished greatness and, you know, births new life in this new year. Congratulations.
Wow, can you even give the deaf people a section to themselves?
But I want to acknowledge, you know, both ends of the spectrum. But yeah, congrats and condolences.
They should put that in a card. They should put that in a card.
God forbid.
Congrats and condolences.
God forbid. That's not anticipatory.
Imagine graduation, you know.
God forbid. In other news, are we ready for Oga approval?
Sure.
So, Oga approval, the final Oga approval for the year. Guys, I know by now you guys must be so educated on the things to do and the things not to do, because the Oga way is the right way. So, for those of you that don't know, Oga approval, that's when I, Clinton, the Oga of London, alongside my fellow Ogas, because I really only roll with Ogas.
And the streets.
No, I only roll with Ogas. So we pass our judgment on different scenarios as to whether it gets our Oga approval or Oga rejection. And Oga approval, of course, is the way to go. So today's scenario is, in the light of the new year that is coming very, very soon, not keeping to your New Year's resolution. Does that get your Oga approval or Oga rejection?
Approval. Because I hear so many people not getting through their thing. And to me, I would say that's a failure.
Yeah, I hear you. Same thing here. I would say it gets my Oga approval. Like, no, just stopping something is easier said than done, to be frank. And I think the greatest thing is acknowledging that, oh, there's something I can improve on and working towards improving on it. So as far as, you know, you have taken that step, that's a step in the right direction. So I don't think people should be too hard on themselves as to, you know, not maybe hitting a setback when it comes to their New Year's keeping to their New Year's resolution. Because as much as, yeah, you may have fallen back in this moment, you can still get back up again and keep moving in that direction that you wanted to. So yeah, I think it definitely gets my Oga approval to not stick to your New Year's resolution. We're human at the end of the day. So yeah, it's Oga approval. So do you want to say anything before we round out our last episode for the year? Anything to the viewers? Anything to the listeners? How do you feel our first it hasn't been a full year yet, but our first set of episodes have been, and this first year of doing podcasting has been for you.
Ups and downs.
Okay, definitely hear you. And yeah, and for me, yeah, I'll probably say the same thing, ups and downs, you know, adjusting to a partnership and the working dynamics of that. Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment, and the only way is up, really. So make sure you guys
The only way is up.
Okay. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, you comment, you share. Those of you listening to us on YouTube, those of you watching us on YouTube, those of you listening to us on Spotify, make sure you like this episode, follow us. Let's keep this Puff Puff and Tea community growing. And with nothing else to be said, do we have anything else to say?
Well, also good. There's things to be said. Like the whole Nigerian what's it called, bombing.
I heard about that, but I've not really like read too much into
I
it.
was having a discussion with the uncles yesterday about it. Like, you know, how there's so little information because
I actually didn't even know when it happened. I didn't even know it happened. I don't know who said it. Somebody just mentioned it. I was just like, huh?
I know Trump made an announcement about it.
I didn't know it happened.
But like, I was like, there's so little information. We don't even know. Was it excess? Who was like the targets? How many casualties? Like, so it's very like, even though like they've said it still seems very secretive and like we don't really like know the full details.
Yeah, I don't think like normally for such a big event, I feel like I would see it more. That's why I'm almost a bit like in disbelief. I'm like, did this actually happen?
Even me, I like when I saw it like on Christmas Day. I think it was Christmas Day or the day after. I saw it. I was just like, at first I did not believe it. I was just like, it was like I got it from Afro News. I was like, oh, sometimes sometimes they're like, you know, misleading and all that stuff. And I wasn't hearing it from like a lot of other places. And then it was confirmed like, yeah, this is true. Well, like both governments were saying all that stuff, and I was just like, okay, well, I was like, it's not really getting that much. Yeah,
I'm not seeing it getting. I don't see it stirring up that much conversation. I feel like, you know, even social media, normally such big events like this, they'll be spoken of a lot more.
Exactly.
I know Christmas is really
videos.
Yeah, I know Christmas is really, you know, on everybody's mind and other ones. But such a big thing, I would think that it will really grab everybody's attention despite the whole attention Christmas gets. But I'm really not seeing any
much. And it got me thinking, like, wow,
conversation around it.
Like, what's good? Everyone's focused now in December, but we haven't really heard anything about this, you know, bomb and all that stuff. It just makes me think that maybe like Nigerian media is like, you know, because you know like the government controls the media, so I can see them like, you know, deciding what goes out and like minimize. Because like I didn't even like see any like videos. Usually there's someone that would like have like, you know, their torch phone or something, and just record like even if it's just the smokes from the area.
No, I'm not seeing much.
Did you not see much conversation?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, to be frank. But yeah, I don't have much to say until I have more information on it. But I believe that'll be all from us, Puffpuffandteapodcast, in this year of 2025. By God's grace, we'll be back again in 2026, and the only way is up. So
the only way is up.
Stick along for the ride.
Baby.
But for now, from Puffpuffandteapodcast to you, we wish you a happy new year, a happy holiday season, and the only way is up. But for now, we're out. Bye, guys. They're not serious. Bye.